Hey guys, welcome back to the channel today. This is PrepTexas. Guys, today we're going to talk about vacuum sealers and why you're not using them as a prepper. This is something that's become a staple in my prepping, and I want to go over that with you guys today and kind of show you how I use it and maybe try to give you guys some ideas if you could use something like this for your preps as well. So, good morning guys. I'm here drinking some good coffee this morning. This is from HEB. It's called Houston Blend. It's delicious. All right, so let's jump right into it, guys. This is my Nesco vacuum sealer, and I absolutely love this thing. I did a video not long ago that kind of mentioned vacuum sealing, and I got quite a few comments about wanting to go into more detail about vacuum sealing and how I use it for preps. So let's jump right into that, guys. So first of all, we know already that we can use it for food, right? And what myself and Miss PrepTexas does is we'll take large quantities, 20-pound bags of rice and beans, and we'll break it down into meal size, manageable quantities. That way we can, one, stack it better. You see how thin it can make it? We can stack it much better in our system. Also, with the rice, the same thing. We can stack it better. And then these are some of the bigger beans. They're kind of thicker. But this will keep the life of these things much longer than just leaving them in the original bag. You can do the 5-gallon bucket in Mylar, which is a great system, and I highly recommend it. But for our use and purposes, this is cheaper and easier and quicker. So let's get into a couple things that you might not have thought about vacuum sealing for prepping. We did speak about ammunition last time, but how about magazines? If you have extra magazines in some kind of bug out system, this can completely waterproof, keep the oil in it, keep the oil in your on your bullets if you have some kind of lubricant going in there, keep everything nice and moist and running. And then the same thing, you can do this with any magazine, guys. Fully loaded, ready to go. Or just raw bullets, like these shotgun shells right here. This is a great way to take and store shotgun shells if you have a shotgun loadout in a bug out system. And I stack bullets just like that in a bag. So another thing that this stacking ammo brings me to is a cache system. If any of you preppers out there have some sort of cache on the way to your bug out location or whatsoever, this is a great way to store those things in your cache and keep them out of the weather, keep them out of the oxygen, and keep them good. You can even go as far, guys, as doing a weapon in a cache system. This is a 22 bolt action rifle and 120 rounds of 22, completely sucked of oxygen and sealed off in this bag. It's going to keep it lubricated. It's going to keep it dry and out of the weather. It's going to keep it ready to go. That way, once you get to your cache, you can just open it up and go to work. And again, this is something that I don't see a lot of preppers talking about that I think is just a great idea when it comes to preserving things like this, keeping things out of the weather that need to stay out of the weather. For instance, batteries. Every time I pack one of my bags down with extra batteries, they get vacuum sealed first, and then they go into my system. And this helps keep them out of the weather. Even if you get hit with rain or you have to take a dunk in the water, a swim, a dip, your batteries are good to go. They're going to stay dry. They're going to stay ready to go. So there's a lot of different things that you can use these things for. And another one of the reasons, guys, I wanted to make this video that people, I think, don't think about often is your bartering system. How long do you think a pack of those are going to stay good just sitting in a tote, sitting in a crate? This removes the oxygen, allows them to stay better longer. Myself or Miss PrepTexas doesn't smoke anymore, but we do keep these for bartering reasons for afterwards. I know that if you're a daily smoker, a 1 or 2 pack a day kind of guy, you might give up the farm for a couple cigarettes after SHTF. It's about like a lighter, guys. Completely vacuum sealed. It's going to keep it good, not allow it to leak at all. No matter how long you keep it, it's going to run. You take it out of your package, fire it up, it's good to go. So there's a lot of things that we can use this thing for. Now it is a vacuum sealer, but it's also just a sealer. So one of the things that I use it for is life straws. And if you notice, this one is not oxygen sealed. I didn't remove all the air, but I did seal it completely enclosed in this bag just to keep it out of the elements. Try to keep the filters as clean and pure as possible until I need to use it. And this is another thing that you can do with a vacuum sealer. Just put it in a bag, seal it all the way around, and it cuts it off from any contamination whatsoever. So I just want to open your eyes, guys. These vacuum sealers aren't that expensive, but they're worth their weight in gold when it comes to prepping. So if you have any more ideas about what you would use this for, or maybe something that I'm missing and I'm not thinking about that I could use it for, please comment down below and let me know what that is. And if you like this kind of content, guys, please like, subscribe, and share our videos, and it's going to help us continue to grow to try to make content for you guys. In the meantime, guys, stay prepped up. This is PrepTexas, signing off.